So let's look at creating a Google Tag Manager account. Go to tagmanager.google.com and then we have to create a new account. Begin with our company name, choose our country, decide whether you want to share data anonymously with Google and others. It's not compulsory, so you can continue there. Then enter your URL. Now you need to decide whether it's going to be for a website, for an iOS app, for an Android app, or for an AMP or accelerated mobile page. We're going to choose for web, and then we create. We accept the terms and conditions once we're happy with them, and we click yes. Then we have this container tag that we found on the Digital Marketing Institute website. So this is the tag that needs to go. If you're not hard coding Google Analytics or other tags on your site, this is the code that needs to go on every single page of your website. And you should also put this on your website. This is some additional Google Tag Manager functionality. So this goes before the closing head tag, as you can see, the instructions, and this close immediately after the opening body tag. So they're the two pieces of code you need to put on your site for Google Tag Manager to work. Now let's create a tag. We've got our menus down here, tags, triggers, variables, and folders. We're interested in creating a tag. We choose new. Then we go to the tag configuration, which is the first thing we choose. We have a number of options here, different types of tags that are available to choose from. We're going to choose Universal Analytics. We're going to track page views that are people visiting the website. We now have to enter the code here in this variable section. So what we do is we create a new variable. So remember, we find our UA tracking code in the left-hand menu down at the bottom in the admin area. Then we've got our three areas. We've got account, property, and view. We're interested in property and tracking info. Then we can get the tracking code from here. And it's just this number that we need for Google Tag Manager. So I'm going to copy that. Then I go back to my Google Tag Manager and I enter my ID here. We title our variable something like name your variable and hit save. So there we can see our variable is in there. Now we have to tell Google Tag Manager what page we're going to fire the code on. This is your triggering area. So with Google Analytics, we're going to fire it on all pages. So we check that and we add it. So this is telling us that Google Analytics is going to track page views with our UA code on all pages, and we save that. We're going to name the tag Google Analytics Universal Analytics, and then we have our summary here. We have our name, which is Google Analytics. We have the type of tag that it is. We have when that tag is going to fire. And next thing, we need to submit it into Google Tag Manager. We can name this if we like, it's optional, or we can just publish it live. When we publish it live, that means that it will fire remotely through this interface onto the website where that Google Tag Manager code is. And you don't need to hard code Google Analytics onto your website. We did it all in here. You're also able to put Facebook pixels, AdWords pixels, Google Ads pixels, AdRoll pixels, affiliate pixels, LinkedIn pixels, and all of the other tracking tags that you need to put on your website in this interface here. So it's much more efficient for a marketer to put two tags on their website. The first Google Tag Manager tag and then the second Google Tag Manager tag, and then manage all of the other tags in this interface rather than calling up your web developer every single time you need to put remarketing on your site, or a new ad platform comes out that needs a new piece of code. So you can do it all in here.